Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm using a printable by Roetz that was released on the 15th of May, and it's called Seek and Save, and it's got this gorgeous tree on that I can't wait to try and replicate. Bear in mind that I'm saying try. So I am using the new Faber-Castell pans. They're watercolors in a pan, solid pan form, half pan size actually. And this is the 48 colors for which I did a Facebook Live swatch, and you can go and check that video out still. The colors really are beautifully pigmented and very intense, requires very little activation, doesn't have like a grainy feel to it. It's just, I really like this watercolors. I'm using a Silver Brush Company Black Velvet brush. This one I did have imported, so they are not available in South Africa as yet, but you can use any brush that you like. It also has a little water brush that comes with the set. I think all around my favorite brushes still is the soft touch brushes from Faber-Castell, which has like a grip to it. It comes in a size 2 and a 8 and a 10 and a 12, I think, and it's flat brushes and round brushes mixed. And so yes, I'm just waiting for one layer to dry before I drop another layer in, not letting it dry completely so that when I do drop the darker colors in, it kind of bleeds and moves a bit. The paper in the Illustrating Bible, as you may or may not know, do not handle water very well. So this is not watercolor paper, and it does not have the same effect as watercolors would. So I wouldn't recommend using a lot of water on these pages. It's not about the warping as much as it is about the paper actually fraying. So the actual paper goes all weird. It's, yeah. So just adding the last bit of darker colors. You saw me pick up some of the colors with tissue even, and it all works on building the layers. So I'm taking a brown here just to add in the rest of the branches. Now if you had clear sticker paper, you could just use Ella's printable directly. I had these new watercolors and wanted to try them on something nice, and so that is exactly what I did. So to get to the verse, we are in Luke, and it is the Lord speaking about why he came, that he came to seek and to save the lost. It is not about it's like when you're healthy but you're going to the doctor, that's kind of just for a checkup. But the purpose that Jesus came to the earth is to seek and to save the lost. Now if you're one of the people who have been lost and are now found, that's fantastic. You've been a part of the success mission of Jesus. But now he's given us that mission to seek and to save those who do not know him yet. And it must never be about anything else other than seeking and saving the lost. In Matthew 28 also, God speaks, or Jesus speaks, and he says that we should go, those of us who are left here on earth, we should go and make disciples of the nations, and we should teach them and baptize them. And that is why Jesus came, to seek and to save those who do not know any better. And today, like, I don't feel left out in the sense that, okay, now the mission's accomplished, I've been seeked and saved, and that's the end of it. Now I get to have a relationship with Jesus, and that is just beyond a privilege for me. But that relationship also involves getting to work with, side by side with Jesus in seeking and saving the lost. So when today you maybe are in a car park or go to the shop, I would, yes, good morning, Hardy Dars. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're the loudest birds ever. And a South African day would just not be complete without them. So I was saying, if you're in a car park or at the grocery store and you meet a cashier that maybe is not having the greatest day, instead of just, getting upset because it's her job to have people skills or whatever the situation may be, understand why Jesus came to the earth. Jesus did not come for those who think they know it all and have it all together. Jesus came to seek and to save the lost. I know I was lost, and now I am found. It is now my job to help Jesus seek and save the lost. And it is the goodness and the kindness of Christ that leads us to repentance. It is not his judgment and his anger and anything like that. It is his goodness. So we too should be, or should have, the goodness of God that would help us to seek and to save the lost. I'm just outlining various places and using the labels and just having a lot of fun with this printable. I wish I had a stamp set, an alpha stamp set with these big bold letters. They're just my new favorite. And I think Tia from Tia's Poeierkamer has quite a bit to do with that. You can go check out her socials. It's just gorgeous. Inking up my date stamp, adding a date, and calling it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.